Okay, Course 1 class, welcome to Lesson 4.2. We kind of cut things down a little bit, so I've got 4 guests, the first 4 people that came to make the video. Say hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
All right, and we'll reveal them a little bit later in the video, but I do have 2 guys, 2 girls. And let's see. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see, I've got 2 people from pre-algebra, it looks like. No, wait, 1 person from pre-algebra. What class are you in?
Course 1.
Which one? 6-4, 6-5?
6-5.
I got a 6-5?
A 6-5.
A 6-5? I got 3 6-5s and a pre-algebra here. And there's one ism floating around the room, but Will doesn't count. All right, so let's get working on fractions with, that doesn't really look like a K, with like denominators. Sorry about that. So it's like denominators. All right, so let's talk about what a fraction is. So a fraction is what over what? What do we call the top number?
A numerator.
Okay, what do we call the bottom number?
The denominator.
Right, so it's a numerator divided by a denominator. Now they're actually, I gotta focus here, denominator. Okay, there's actually other names for these. Sometimes the bottom is also called a divisor, because what it's doing is it's dividing. Okay, and there's another number for the top too. It's called the dividend sometimes. So sometimes you'll say you got the dividend over the divisor. That's more of a division terminology. When we're talking about fractions, we usually talk about the numerator and the denominator. All right, now the denominator, basically, let's start there. That basically tells us what about the fraction? You guys?
It tells us the whole number.
No, not exactly.
It tells us what makes one, like what goes into it.
Okay, it tells us how many pieces the whole has been divided into. So really what it's telling us is how big the pieces are, right? Mm-hmm. So at the bottom is 6. What that basically means is I've divided a whole into sixths. All right, so we lost one of our ism people. Will left, and Sahar is observing now. So, all right, now the numerator. Okay, so this kind of tells us the size of the pieces, right? Okay, let's change colors here. The number on the top tells us what?
How much we actually have.
Yeah, instead of how, and I wouldn't say how much, it tells me how many of those pieces I have. So if I have sixths, I've divided something like a candy bar or a pie into 6 pieces, okay? And if I have 5 sixths, I have 5 of those 6 pieces. I'm missing 1 sixth, okay? So that's really what a fraction is. So think about what a fraction really is. Now, go back to the title for the lesson. We're going to be dealing with fractions tonight with like denominators. So if all of the pieces are the same size, all we're really doing tonight is adding, subtracting. Okay, so real quickly, so if I have something like 3 thirteenths and I add 4 thirteenths, well, I'm dealing with thirteenths, right? And how many pieces do I have?
7.
Yeah, 3 plus 4 is 7. So you don't really have to do a whole heck of a lot on these, okay? And so that's exactly right. Now, what's usually the bigger challenge is getting the fractions so that they have like denominators. And, of course, that's going to be the video tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. So let's just do a couple of these practice problems and make sure we know what we're doing. By the way, we can subtract too. So let's take a similar example to the last one. What if we have 7 tenths and I subtract 3 tenths? What will that be, guys? Be careful how you write your zeros, by the way. It's real easy to make zeros look like 6s, especially if you're using a stylus. So if I have all the same pieces, notice the denominator, I can already, before we even figure out the problem, we know we're dealing with tenths, right?
Yeah.
The numerator is 4.
Yeah, 7, you have 7 pieces, you take away 3, you end up with 4. Now, can I leave it like that?
No, because it's not in simplest form.
It's not in simplest form. So what if you left that on a test, you'd, oh, seriously? All right, we'll be back after. Okay, well, we're back from the fire drill. All right. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's alive. It was not a real fire. All right. So if you left 4 tenths on a test or a quiz, most of the time I want things written in simplest form. So you would get R with a circle. You'd actually get it in red. Let's go ahead and, whoops. You'd actually get an R with a circle in red and a -1. Okay? Yeah. And that means you just forgot to reduce it. What you should have done is take a 2 out of the top and the bottom and you get 2/5. That's correct. Yeah. Okay, and that's your final answer, so we'll circle it. All right, let's try another one of these. Suppose I had, let's do 7 again. Let's do 7 ninths, and this time let's add 6 ninths. Okay, something different's going to happen here. What are we going to get if we add 7 ninths and 6 ninths?
13.
7 ninths and, yeah.
13, we all agree?
13
all right, so obviously we're dealing with ninths again, right? because the size of the pieces
So it'd
is
be
determined
1
that.
and 4 ninths.
So, all right, well, you jumped ahead of me. So, yes, you get 13 ninths, and now we're going to reduce that to a mixed number. Again, same idea as before. We want to reduce fractions to their simplest form, so 9 goes into 13 one time, which uses up 9 of the pieces. Think about chocolate. If you took 9 pieces, 9 ninths, and you actually kind of got them hot and melted them back together, you'd have the whole candy bar again, right?
Yeah.
So
Candy bar.
it'll be one whole candy bar. Well, not necessarily. It just means whatever size it was to start with, 9 ninths makes a whole, and you'd still have 4 pieces left over, so you'd have 1 and 4 ninths, and then that's how we circle it. So really, the only thing we really need to worry about a lot tonight is at the end, we are going to need to reduce some of these fractions. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that we need to worry too much about when we have like denominators. So the bigger part of adding and subtracting fractions is going to be when we have fractions that don't have like denominators, rewriting them with common denominators. And we'll get into that in the next video, but that's obviously where we're going with this. So that's pretty much, I can try to think if there's anything else. We could do this, by the way, with picture models too, but I think you got the main idea. So why don't we just wrap this up? And so here we go. Let's introduce our guests from today. And so if you were able to guess who they were, sure enough, we have Grace Lyman from 6-5 class. We have Dalton from pre-algebra, and then Bridget and Cole, also from 6-5. And we lost Bridget. She didn't come back from the fire drill. But thanks, guys, for helping me finish up. And
Bridget is not dead.
And Bridget is not dead. Yeah, we didn't lose her in the fire. We just lost. Oh, there she is. She finally came back. Bridget just came back. Say bye, Bridget.
Bye.
Wow, Bridget did well. She actually managed to get snack in the middle of the video. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. And tomorrow we'll practice adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. All right, see you in class tomorrow.